Tonight at 6 o'clock, a judge has struck down tolls at the Midtown and downtown tunnels. It's a victory for a grassroots citizens campaign who filed a lawsuit.
We broke the news on Twitter and had expanded coverage earlier this afternoon when the decision came down. Chopper 10 is live now above the downtown tunnel where thousands of drivers make their commutes. Lauren Compton has been following the story for us all day. Lauren?
Nicole, this was a very long and lengthy hearing today. It started at 10, wrapped up around 3:40, and basically the judge in this case said that he did not feel that VDOT had the right to implement tolls on the tunnels.
God save the Commonwealth and this honorable court.
In a packed courtroom, the battle over tunnel tolls seemed like a heavyweight match. VDOT represented by several state lawyers, and the citizens against unfair tolls represented by lawyer Patrick McSweeney, known for taking on toll lawsuits in the state.
Turning to the definition of a toll.
After about 4 hours of arguments and wrestling over whether the tolls were taxes, as the citizens argued, or user fees, the judge struck down the tolls, saying VDOT should not have unchecked power to implement tolls.
I'm so happy.
It was good news for the residents and the Portsmouth mayor, who have fought against the tolls at the downtown and midtown tunnels.
We knew all along it was unconstitutional in the way it was done, and we're extremely pleased that Judge Kale saw that.
The judge also did not agree with the fact that the tolls would not have limits, because under the contract, drivers could be charged depending on the time of day or traffic at the tunnels.
Our principal argument, particularly in rebuttal if you were here, was that this was unfettered. There were no standards to guide VDOT in setting the tolls. And when they couldn't answer on the other side, how high can it go, what's the limit, there was no answer. So I think that pretty much cinched it.
The ruling was a big victory for residents and business owners, but their battle is far from over. Opposing counsel is already planning an appeal.
There have been several of these cases. Not one has resulted in a finding that the project's improper or unconstitutional. So we'll see how this turns out too. Thanks very much.
The judge also said that he believed part of the motive in these tolls was to generate revenue for the private entity, in this case, Elizabeth River Crossings. That's one of the reasons he also struck this down, even though all along VDOT and ERC argued that these tolls would pay for the Midtown Tunnel project. The judge did not agree with that. And as you heard in that story, the battle may not be over just yet. Opposing counsel is already preparing for an appeal. Reporting live in Portsmouth, Lauren Compton, 10 on your side.